Good afternoon, Outlier. Sorry, I wasn't 100% ready. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Wednesday. Um, Here at the Yule household, today is my wife's 41st birthday. So she is out getting a spa day right now, enjoying herself. But I hope that your day is going almost as well as if it were your birthday. Um, let's see here. I have a news story that I thought was super interesting. Hang on. Yes. Okay. I have a news story that I thought was super interesting. I want to share with you real quick. But I gotta click some buttons to get there. There we go. So, Texas residents turn to the Whataburger app to track down power outages amid Hurricane Beryl devastation. Power knocks out millions, or power knocks out for millions. I don't think that is spelled that correctly. The power is knocked out for millions in Houston after Hurricane Beryl hits the coast. Um, So where I live up in the Dallas area, so completely unimpacted by this, graciously. We've had a little bit of rain. The weather's been a little bit cooler, but overall, really nothing going on here. But when I saw the headline that they're using the Whataburger app to track power outages, I thought that was brilliant. But then again, I'm biased because I'm a born and bred Texan, right? Whenever we go places out in the world, like when we were traveling this summer across Europe, they always ask, "Hey, where are you from?" We don't say the United States. No, it's Texas. Everybody knows Texas, and it is super cool to see how my fellow Texans are using the Whataburger app to track these power outages here. Peter, good afternoon. How you doing? Leo, Sebastian, Yorn, glad you're here. Michael, Jean Louis, hey everybody, good to see all of you. Yeah, this is super clever, right? Because if you can't get access to this information from your power company, how brilliant is it to be like, well, can I place an order at this Whataburger on that corner? Can I place a Whataburger at that corner? Right. I just thought that that was super, super smart. Let's take a look at it. As Texans grapple with Hurricane Beryl, many have found an unexpected way to decipher where the lights are still on. Some residents appear to return to the Whataburger app to track power outages. The fast food restaurants app shows over 700 locations across the state, pinpointing whether locations are open or closed. Hey, Brian, this is so brilliant, right? So there's a screenshot here. There are 106 restaurants in the Houston and surrounding areas are open and operational with drive-through service only at this time. So looking at this, I don't know if we can make this any bigger. Let me see if I can zoom in. That may be as big as we get, right? How brilliant is that to see where the lights are on by using the Whataburger app, right? I mean, that's so this could be like an emergency alert service type thing. Like I'm so impressed with the ingenuity to figure that out. That I mean, like when I saw this story, I just had to share it. Brian says the state of Georgia uses the Waffle House. The 106 restaurants in Houston surrounding areas are open and operational with drive-through only service at this time. Whataburger restaurants are starting to reopen in-house dining. After Beryl hit, Texans took to social media to share the power outage tracking hack. The Whataburger app works as a power outage tracker, handy since the electric company doesn't show a map. That's what I'm saying, right? I don't know about you, but like anytime the power goes out or the internet goes out, man, I tell you what, I have dealt with internet outages, right? If you've been following me for a while, you've seen the internet outages. And the first thing I do is go to downdetector.com, right? And see, okay, is it's AT&T, is Optimum, is whatever your provider that's out, right? Is that showing an outage? And usually it shows a nice heat map. But you can't ever get that information from the company itself, right? You always got to go to a crowdsourced place like Down Detector, or in this case, Whataburger. It's just so smart. Makes me want to go have a Whataburger this afternoon. I saw and confirmed that you can use Whataburger app and look up the locations in your area and make sure to use the refresh button. How brilliant is that? Whataburger's food truck will be in the Houston area next week, offering food to local residents in need. That is really great. Hurricane Beryl crashed alongshore the central Texas coast early Monday morning, pummeling the area with 90-mile-an-hour wind gusts that brought life-threatening storm surge. The National Hurricane Center shows satellite images of the websites displaying current weather conditions. At least 12 people have been killed. Wow, I didn't realize it was that big of a storm. But either way, what a brilliant idea. So I was actually curious, like, does Whataburger have a stock? So I Googled it up, like any good millennial would do. And it says, as of last month, Whataburger is a privately owned company. I'm sure it's been that way for a while. However, Restaurant Brands Inc., which is the ticker symbol QSR, is in the restaurant industry. Man, I am not able to speak well today. So let's take a look at QSR. I was actually curious about this. I didn't even know about this ticker symbol, right? So taking a look, zooming in right now, we can see it's been on a bit of a downtrend lately, right? That's what these pink overlays show. Had a high of around $81 or so back in March. And it's been selling off and selling off and selling off. And right now it's around $68 a share with the sell signal that's just been activated a few days ago and a new downtrend indicator. So I would definitely be staying away from the stock unless you're trying to short it, right? I mean, if you're already owning the stock, I would be well out of it by now, taking the sell signal, but maybe it's a shorting opportunity for you if you're into that. One thing I did notice looking at the performance summary, Outlier is showing a 29% return on it, 29.4 versus buy and hold at 10.2. That's not too shabby, right? Anytime that I can outperform the market, I'll be glad to do so. So QSR, that's our new stock of the day. Hadn't seen that before. Let me know in the comments. Have you guys ever traded QSR or ever seen it? I have not. And also, I would love to know, have you ever used anything clever like that? Right, like using the Whataburger app to crowdsource where the power outages are. I mean, honestly, that's one of the most clever things that I've heard about in a while, right? Using that to find out, hey, is there power in this neighborhood or not? Can I come back home to my home to see if there's power? No, not yet. Brian says, keep up the speech issues and you'll not be able to run for president. Don't tell my mom, Brian. She'll be so disappointed in me. All right, with that out of the way, welcome to the Outlier trading room. Real quick, right quick, we actually had a long internal Outlier meeting this morning. We're trying to revamp the messaging, and we came up with something really cool. Let me see. I definitely am not supposed to show this to you, but I want to real quick. Mahesh is going to kill me. So we're going to revamp the homepage just a little bit here and there, but the messaging was something we really wanted to work on. And so I'm going to incorporate this probably by tomorrow. I'll have it written in. But the world's best AI stock trading assistant, Outlier. Smart trading made simple. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. And also, we went probably 2 hours just on this one spot on the website redesign, coming up with this. So I was like, yeah, I like that. Welcome to the Outlier trading room, where it's smart. I told you, Brian. Welcome to the Outlier trading room. This is smart trading made simple. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. All right. Like I said, my head's just going to kill me. Short and sweet. Yeah. We really wanted to focus on what it does for you. Exactly. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Christopher Yule. I've twice been awarded top 100 people in finance. I've been successfully trading since 2009. And I am a partner with Outlier. And this is my style of trading using Outlier. But Outlier delivers you new opportunities every single day. Agreed. Very cool. VP. I'll take VP. Outlier delivers you new opportunities every single day. And today we're going to be using the golden ticket trading strategy, the 8 steps to turn profit hacking into pure gold. So it always starts with the market. We need to see the 10 over the 20 with price over the 50. Now, part of our discussion this morning was I told Mahesh, like, Mahesh is killing it lately. I mean, he's honestly on a roll. Like, he's putting me to shame. I told him that. I'm like, dude, you are killing it. You are making me look like a fool how good you're doing lately. But I said, right now, I am getting a bit nervous. This move in the market, this is my own opinion. I'm not getting this from anybody else. This move in the market right now makes me really nervous. Anytime you see a 45-degree or greater, in this case, move, that makes me anxious, especially if you look down here at the average volume, this blue line, it has been going down in average volume the entire time, right? So there's less and less and less people trading this, and it makes me nervous. It really does make me nervous. But you know what? We got to go with the trend of the market because we don't want to get in the way of the trend. We're certainly not going to be going against it, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a sharp pullback. A sharp pullback. I mean, when I say sharp pullback to the 10, that's only 1.5%. But I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a pullback even bigger than that. But we're going to continue on with the plan. That's what we got to do. That's how you got to trade. So I'm bullish on that. Let's go look at the bull list percent on the market breadth, which would make total sense that this is still going up. Drop this off, add this on, and we can see here, yeah, the bull list continues to grow. So the market trend is up, the bull list is growing. And so to me, that's a green light to go forward. So let's move on to the next step. We don't have any trades on right now. We took off our last trade yesterday, so currently flat at the moment. So I'm going to be looking for new trades with the buy and sell signals on the bull list right there. So let's go over to that. Go to the watch list. Oh, the new scanner, the new upgrade is going to be available in the platform probably next week or so. Mahesh told me I'll have it in dev by Friday. And you guys know what that means. If I've got it in dev, that means we're going to play with it together. So I'm excited about that. So we got 49 new on the bull list today, 35 new on the bear list. And so we're going to filter for just green overlays. And oh, Apple's on the list today. Oh, I am interested. Very interested, especially since I'm flat. All right, today is July 10th. Oh, there's even more. We got a lot today. All right, let's go July 10th. All right, so I'm going to do a quick filter to just take off anything that's under 1 million shares average daily. And we've got 12 that pass. So let's go to the next step. I'm going to update my bull list here. Now, the next step here is I'm going to run my scanner. In the scanner, it's going to look at a couple things. It's going to look and make sure there's no order blocks in our way, there's no earnings in the next 3 days, and the price is in the direction of the trend we want to see. We got a handful, not too many. Meta is on here as well. So Spiegel, SPG, whoa, look at that. It's got an order block right up there, though, within $4 on a $400 stock. That's probably less than 1% away, right at 1% away. I would skip that one. Apple, green skies for Apple. We're going to take a look at Apple. AEM, another one, huge move today. How much is that up today? 4% today. Hume, probably Humana. Is that? Yeah. That looks all right. TDS. So this is inside of an order block. This is why I'm checking. And then Meta. Now, I will tell you one thing. Meta has really bad performance summary on it. This is one that we, that just the signals just don't work well with Meta, at least for now, right? That can obviously change over time, but negative 78%. So I knew that ahead of time. So we won't be taking a look at Meta. But let's take a look at SPGI, Apple, HEM. Oh, that was order block one, wasn't it? Oh, no, SPGI was the order block one. AEM, Hume, TDS was in an order block, and then Meta we're not going to look at. So we're looking at Apple, HEM, and Hume. Those are the only three that are going to pass. So let's look at the next step, which is the outlier signals back test. Make sure that they do have positive expectancy. Here, 120% on Apple. AEM shows 13%. That's what I want to see. And then Hume shows 15%. So all three of these have positive expectancy. Apple, yeah. The last time I looked at Apple, it was in this downtrend right here, and I had kind of written it off. But man, over the last few weeks, it's gone from May up to July. How much has it gone up? It's gone up quite a lot. 35% in just 2 months. All right, so taking a look at Apple right now. Let's go to the options. Actually, start with the highest back test and work our way down. So back over to here. 120, 13, 15. So I'll move this one over. So we'll start with Apple. I have no idea what Apple's options. Well, that's new. They got little icons right there. I don't know what Apple's options chain pricing is going to look like. I would bet it's really expensive. Yeah, it is. So my limit is $10 a contract. That's just how I trade. Around the 80 delta So it'd be either one of these. We're pushing $20 a contract, so more than twice as much as I'd want to pay. So I'm really not interested in that. That's for August. We could look at July 19th, but that's really close. That's $8 a contract. I don't like 9 days out though. Being that it's Apple, it should have lots of volume, even if we go to August 2nd. Yeah, tons of volume there. But even that one there at 23 days at the 82 delta is still nearly $20. What about July 26th? Around the 80 delta, 13, 11. Maybe this one. So it has plenty of open interest. Extrinsic value 213 over 915 is 23%. That could work. That could work. It's under $10. It's a little bit less than my normal delta, but I'm not really stressing about that because the open interest is there, extrinsic is there, and the spread is only 15 cents wide. I'm going for it. That'll work for me. All right, so let's go in the business account. All expirations. This is a non-standard expiration. So this is July 26th. This is the 225s. Mid price at 915 right now. All right, I'm working on order at 915. I don't know if it'll get filled. Let me jump over the Discord. I'm gonna start typing it in the Discord. We'll adjust as needed. Today is the 10th. Trade number 1 bought July 26th. Apple calls 225 calls. Not filled yet. Let me work the order a little bit. Not at 915. What's the current price? 925. It's moving. Let me try 925. I'm in at 925. In at 925. Currently, Apple's at 232. $12. Let's mark it on here real quick. All right, 232.12 is where I got in. All right. Price jump 15 cents. That's what it was. They knew we wanted it. They knew we wanted it. All right, moving on to Humana. Let's go to that. HUM. I do want to go back to regular expirations. August 16th. Oh, that's really expensive. $20 at least. 20. Get up to the 80s. 80 deltas. We're looking at $40. This is super wide too. Yeah, Humana's not going to work out today with the option prices. And then AEM. All right, I'm interested. 83 delta, over 5,000 open interest. 90 cents on 910 is roughly 10%. That's only 20 cents wide. I like that. AEM, August 16th. AEM, August 16th. 65 calls. It's still pretty pricey. We got one the other day that was 65 and it's like $2. But is what it is. Okay, be sure you get the right position sizing. I'm gonna start the order at 9. See if I can get filled. All right, so that's AEM, August 16th, 65 calls, filled at 9. AEM, August 16th. An unusual, I don't know, the other one was the unusual. This is going to be our normal AEM because that's the monthly. 65 calls for 9 on the dot. It's currently at 7311, 7308. What is it? 7308 on the chart. All right, cool. So that's the plan with those two. Let's go ahead and fill in the details on AEM and Apple as far as where we're going to get out. So I had someone ask in the Discord the other day, their formulas weren't working correctly, and I suggested grabbing a new version of this. You can grab this in the VIP Investors Toolkit area inside of the Discord. Especially if it's not acting right, just grab a new copy. That's what I would do. So let's start with Apple. So the half ATR is going to be at, the half ATR down is going to be at 229.89. The 1 ATR roll-up point is going to be 236.72. That'll work. And then the 2 ATR roll-up point is going to be 241.34. By the way, I really prefer doing this instead of doing the math. It gets you to the same spot, but it's like so much easier. Just type in the stock name, and then we just drop it over here. There we go. All right, so that's the plan with Apple. If it closes below there, we need to get out. Let's check the behavioral heat map on Apple, though. Currently, the behavioral heat map shows it's at G27. So if it's G27, my sell into strength point is only a 5-point spread. So at G32, I'm going to get out. The deeper in the greens or the deeper in the reds it goes, the more likelihood that we're going to find a reversal point. I want to get out of there before that happens. So that's why I only give it a 5-point move on the behavioral heat map chart. So done with Apple. Let's go to AEM. All right, where did we get in AEM at? 7308. All right, AEM half ATR down is going to be 7233. 1 ATR is 7460. That'll work. And then 7612 is the next one. Okay, cool. So that's the plan. Into just 2 stocks today, AEM and Apple. And we know the exit points we're going to take. Actually, let's double check the behavioral heat map chart on AEM. This one here is starting at R1. So when it starts at R anything, my exit's G13. So I'll say selling strength at G13. Okay. So that's going to wrap it for today. Making it easy, right? That's my job, is to make trading simple, right? Actually, let's go back to that tagline. Let's do that real quick. By the way, we will be having a web class Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time. So just before this, we're going to be covering how important it is to trade with the trend. And I definitely want to see you there. And full disclosure, there will be a soft pitch at the end, but there will be a lot of education leading up to that pitch. Okay. Smart trading made simple. Let's go ahead and edit our PowerPoint real quick. This is smart trading made simple. I know I don't have to do this with you. I just wanted to. I like the company. I'm glad you're here. Smart trading made simple. And then save time, make money, start winning with less risk. Actually, I've had this slide on here for ages. I've had this, oh man. Brian was literally the first customer who signed up for the 10-minute trading room when it opened on November 11th. And not the day I meant to. I accidentally clicked the emails to send it out. So Brian, you are my all-time favorite rock star for sure. I had the opportunity to meet with Brian in Atlanta one time, and that was awesome. So yeah, I've had this slide ever since then. It pains me to watch it go away, but we do need to upgrade. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. There we go. Brian says, when you used to share over 200 slides. My pleasure. Yeah, Brian knows. I used to share over 200 slides in these special live streams. That's it. So as you guys know, this is my thing. I can nerd out on this literally all day, every day. But not everybody has the passion for trading that I do. So I've really tried to curtail that. And one way, sneaky way, Brian, that I've tried to curtail that is by putting it 15 minutes before the trading room. I have a pretty hard exit. I can't sit there for an hour and a half like I used to do and just go and go and go. But he says they were good slides. Yeah, because like it's what I enjoy doing. So it comes easy to me. All right, save time. Let's make this blue. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. Boom. That's how we're going to do it. So welcome to the Outlier trading room. This is smart trading made simple. Yeah, there we go. Save time, make money, start winning with less risk. That's a really catchy tagline. We worked hard on that. And for those of you who don't know me, all right, cool. That's going to wrap it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Sorry it went a little long. You know, I'm trying to say this in the most gracious way possible. What we're doing with Outlier is going to be game-changing, world-changing. And I am so fortunate to be able to work on this with you. And I always think to myself, if Steve Jobs had a direct line to his customers, how much better the iPhone would be, the iPad would be, the Apple Watch would be, whatever, you name it. If Henry Ford had a direct line to his customers, how much better all the auto industry could be. If Elon Musk had a direct line to his customers, how much better all the Teslas would be. I mean, they're pretty awesome, but so I can't tell you how grateful I am to be able to do this with you and make the product better by using it with you every day. Like, this is going to be the best. Thank you all so much for coming to today's Outlier Trading Room. I will see you right back here tomorrow. Talk soon.